Welcome back. Look, if you've been grinding Roblox Rivals, you already know just how intense the competition can get out there. Today, we're breaking down the data, the community consensus, and the raw mechanics to uncover the top 5 absolute best starter weapons to kickstart your journey. Let's jump right in.
We've all been there, right? You load into a fresh match, and out of nowhere, you're getting instantly beamed. It genuinely feels like everyone else just has god-tier tracking, unbelievable aim, or they've dropped a ton of cash on overpowered gear. Dying to intense spam or some ridiculous unfair advantage is pretty much the ultimate beginner frustration. Well, consider this explainer your ultimate equalizer. We are about to level the playing field.
And before we even reveal our first weapon, I want you to keep this number in your head. 0. Optimizing the loadout we're building today is going to cost you exactly 0 Robux. Every single weapon on this list is entirely free to play, proving you absolutely do not need to empty your wallet to dominate the leaderboards.
Okay, kicking things off at number 5, the handgun.
Do not let its basic look fool you. Seriously, in the right hands, this starter weapon is an absolute menace. While it seems super simple, its real purpose is to act as the perfect baseline tool for locking in your raw mechanics. If you want to fundamentally train your aim without relying on lucky splash damage or crazy gimmicks, the handgun is your best friend for dominating those mid-range fights.
Here's the deal with how it actually fires. Since holding down left click only shoots one bullet, you can't just hold the trigger and pray. Step 1 is taking a breath and locking onto your target at mid-range. Step 2 is where the magic happens. You've got to rapidly spam left click to shoot as fast as humanly possible. If you maximize that fire rate, you'll melt opponents before they even process what's happening.
Moving right along to number 4, the bow.
Now, if you thought bows were just for, medieval games, you are in for a serious surprise. The community data points to the bow as this massive, underrated giant. It's a highly effective projectile weapon that peppers enemies from afar, but more importantly, it acts as the perfect set of training wheels for anyone who eventually wants to main the sniper. It really forces you to learn projectile travel time and how to predict movement.
What's really cool is how it offers 2 totally different vibes depending on how you play. A simple left click fires fast-shooting arrows to just continuously pressure and pepper the enemy. But switch over to a charged right click, you get this devastating high-risk shot. Take your time, land that headshot, and it's an instant elimination. It heavily rewards patience. And hey, don't just take my word for it. Looking at insights from the Rivals subreddit, players totally agree. One user noted it has a huge hitbox and could be a great stepping stone for sniper. Because that hitbox is so incredibly generous, you don't need pixel-perfect aim to actually land your shots, which safely builds up your confidence.
Sliding into the number 3 spot, the katana.
Let's shift gears away from purely offensive firepower for a second. We're looking at the absolute best defensive survival tool in the free-to-play arsenal. The katana is nothing short of a defensive lifesaver. If you're tired of getting instantly beamed the second you step out of cover by players with seemingly perfect tracking, this is your ultimate counter.
So, here is the exact tactical combo you need to get down. Step 1. Perform a slide jump to rapidly close the gap between you and your attacker, keeping yourself super hard to hit. Step 2. Hold right click. This activates the katana's built-in reflection mechanic. You literally bounce their barrage of bullets right back into their own face. It turns their greatest strength, that rapid fire, into a massive weakness.
The community consensus backs us up flawlessly. Dedicated players confirmed use the katana to counter sniper, good defensive utility, and for aim assist and hackers. It proves the katana isn't just a sword to mindlessly swing, it's an essential utility shield that guarantees your survival against intense stam. It is absolutely a must-have in your back pocket.
All right, things are heating up. And number 2, the revolver.
The magic of the revolver lies entirely in its dual nature firing modes. Your standard left click drops precise, massive damage from long range. If your aim is crisp, those headshots are total game changers. But what happens if someone suddenly rushes you? That is where the right click comes in. You can literally fan the hammer to dump your entire clip in a split second at close range. It's an incredible burst of panic damage that will save your life time and time again.
Because of those mechanics, the revolver dominates with massive damage per second potential. Like we said, a single headshot can entirely flip a losing fight. Plus, it doesn't suffer from crazy range drop-off, making it effective basically anywhere on the map. And that ability to instantly discharge up close means you are never truly caught off guard. Community wisdom shows exactly how beautifully this weapon fits into a broader loadout. As one player put it, revolver is somewhat cheap but great secondary.
good DPS, and when you land a body shot with a sniper, you can 3-tap them. It pairs so seamlessly with other heavy hitters. You tag them once with a primary, quick swap to the revolver, and just finish the job in a heartbeat.
And finally, taking the crown at number 1, the assault rifle.
We've reached the absolute climax of our countdown. The undisputed #1 FTP starter weapon in Roblox Rivals is the AR. Sometimes the default option is the default for a really, really good reason. It offers unmatched versatility across every map, it's incredibly consistent, and it has perfect crosshair reliability. Where you point is exactly where those bullets go. Add in the crazy long-range hipfire, and the best part? You get all of this included in your loadout the second you install the game. But to truly unlock its potential, you've got to play it right. Step 1, avoid aiming down your sights. I know, it's super tempting, but ADS slows you down, and mobility is literally everything in Rivals. Step 2, trust the gun and rely completely on your hipfire. The bullets will track to the center of your screen. Step 3, jump into the practice range and get used to rapidly switching targets while hipfiring. Master that fill-in movement, and you are practically untouchable.
Bringing it home with one last reality check from the community. AR is already a good primary, good damage, and easy to aim. It is the undeniable consensus. You really don't need to overcomplicate things when you're starting out. The assault rifle is the absolute king, giving you the perfect blend of damage, speed, and ease of use.
So there you have it. We've broken down the data, the raw mechanics, and the community strategies. We went all the way from the fundamentals of the handgun to the defensive mastery of the katana, right up to the dominating versatility of the assault rifle. So, which of these top 5 free-to-play weapons are you adding to your loadout first? Take this knowledge, jump into your next match, and start dominating. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.